Hey guys, Johnny Crims 2000 here, and welcome to another edition of my reaction videos. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the newly unveiled, or the newly released, or not released because the information was released, about the new Nintendo 2DS. Now obviously, I think by now everybody's already heard about it. It was revealed by Nintendo just yesterday. And I mean yesterday at the time of this recording. Today's Thursday, by the way. You probably won't see this until Friday. So yeah, the 2DS. Holy crap! You know, everybody seems to have had their own opinions about it. I'm sure all of you guys have your own opinions about it, and I guess just I feel like I'm in a particular place where I can share some insight. Because the thing about it is that I don't have a Nintendo 3DS. I have a Nintendo DS, a regular one, but I still haven't gotten a Nintendo DS. And yes, I know I'm behind the ball when it comes to that sort of stuff. I know there's a bunch of cool games on it. I mean, I want to get like Mario 3D Land, the Star Fox, the Ocarina of Time remake. I understand that there's a bunch of games that I'm missing out on. I know. I want to get a 3DS, but quite frankly, I don't have the money for it. You know, paying for college and all that jazz. I still don't have a Wii U either. So the thing is that I feel like I am in a particular place where I can sort of comment on how the news affected me, because I feel like a lot of people just looked at the 2DS and was just like, why the crap would I want something like that? I already have the 3DS. Why would I want it? And the thing that a lot of people don't understand, I think, is that the 2DS isn't meant for the people that already have a 3DS, obviously. I mean, it's just a different version. It's, you know, we're not talking about the Game Boy Advance SP kind of, you know, remodeling or whatever like that. At least with the Game Boy Advance SP, at least it offered something that you just could not get with the Game Boy Advance, which was, you know, backlighting and a better, it being a little bit more portable with the clamshell designed, you know. So even those who already had a Game Boy Advance, you could get a Game Boy SP and you would get something that you could not get before. This isn't the case with the 2DS. The 2DS is meant to be something that if you don't have a 3DS, then this is sort of like a second option. And that's sort of where I'm coming from. Now, when the news of the Nintendo 2DS came out, I'll admit I was a little skeptical. I was kind of, I'm pretty sure like a lot of you guys were just looked at this and was just thinking to myself, wow, that's a stupid name. But you know, like, again, it's not meant for people that already have a 3DS. It's meant for somebody like me, for example, that don't have a 3DS and want something that's a little cheaper at the expense of not having, you know, not having the money or not having the 3DS already. Having said that, I do think that there is a market out there for the 2DS. As I said, I feel like I kind of fit in that model, in that demographic of people that might be interested in this. However, as you know, as has been the case with everybody's opinions on the 2DS and things like that, I still do have problems with the 2DS. Mainly, its design. Now, here's the thing, and this is completely my own opinion and my opinion alone. The 2DS or the 3DS or the entire DS line is meant to be a portable system, right? It's meant to be something that you carry around in your pocket. You know, I have my DS still. I take it every time, you know, or not every time, but I take it with me when I drive and I'm picking some of my friends up, and they tend to take a bit of time. So instead of being bored in my car listening to the radio, you know, listening to the same song playing over and over again, I whip out my DS and I start playing. So it's very easy for me to do that because all I have to do is I whip out my DS from my pocket, you know, and it fits very comfortably in my pocket. I have a DSi, by the way, and I can just whip that out whenever I want. The thing that I don't like about the 2DS, I like the fact that it's it's sort of like a budget version of a 3DS. I just don't like the design. It doesn't look portable to me, even though that's what it's supposed to be. Now, if you haven't seen it by now, you can see the graphic over there on your screen right now. Yeah, it doesn't fold up. It ditched the clamshell design of it. That's sort of what they've been calling it, the clamshell. So it doesn't fold up, it doesn't become smaller than it is. It's just kind of like a tablet. It sort of looks like the Wii U tablet almost, and a lot of people have been comparing it to that. But again, it's sort of like, this is supposed to be a portable system. Why doesn't it fold up? Why can it not fit in my pocket? And for me, honestly, I was gun-ho with the whole 2DS. I like the fact that it's like a budget version of the 3DS. I like the fact that I don't have to pay that much to get to start playing 3DS games at the expense of it being 3D. I mean, honestly, who uses a 3D function anyway? But the reason I'm not interested anymore is just the fact that I'm not going to be able to carry this thing around in my pocket. And, you know, from a portable standpoint, it doesn't make sense to me. Now, the other thing that a lot of people talked about was the fact that this is going to be for kids, and I get that, but at the same time, it's sort of like, I mean, kids are just going to screw up those screens. So from that standpoint too, I don't get it, because one of the big reasons why the DS became so popular with parents especially was because of the clamshell design. It meant that kids couldn't tear up the screens on it, and lasted a little longer. I mean, obviously the hinges and things like that didn't last as long, but at least you could still play it, you know. So those are my thoughts on the 2DS. Not many, but it's sort of like, from the perspective of somebody who doesn't have a 3DS still, the idea of the 2DS was very promising to me. The idea that I could play, you know, that I didn't need to pay, I don't even know how much the 3DS costs now. I think it's like, what, 200 maybe? I can't remember. I think it's $170 right now. So there was some appeal of paying, you know, less than that in order to play the new 3DS games that I've been missing out on. So that aspect I still love. I wish though that the design would have been better, something more portable. If they come out with a Nintendo 2DS redesign that's more portable friendly, then I would jump all over that. If I don't get a 3DS by then, I still want a 3DS, a regular one. But again, those are my thoughts. What do you guys think about the 2DS? Are you gonna get one? Do you know anybody that might benefit from having one? Because I know if I ask, like, if you already have a 3DS, I'm 99% sure that you guys are just gonna be like, no, why would I get 3DS? But yeah, share your thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are on the 2DS. Do you think it's gonna last? Do you think it's just a gimmick thing that's gonna be gone by by next year? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye. As always, if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to get more stuff from me. In the meantime, if you like my videos, be sure to find me on Twitter, Tumblr, Raptr, and Screwattack.com to see the other gaming related content that I upload. Info is in the description. Who knows? Maybe you'll like my stuff. Maybe. Maybe.